Judge overseeing former President Donald Trump's civil fraud trial here in New York issued a partial gag order in the case.
That's right. This comes after the judge considered a personal attack on his staff by the former president. Fox 5's Lizette Nunez is live outside the New York State Supreme Court in Lower Manhattan, where Mr. Trump is expected to be again today. Good morning, Lizette.
Good morning, Dan and Tashani. Yeah, that's right. Donald Trump expected to be here for day 3 of this civil trial. Now, the judge not happy by the comments the former president made on social media. That's why he issued that partial gag order. And he also warned the former president if he is disobeyed, there could be serious sanctions.
This trial is a rigged trial. It's a fraudulent trial.
Former President Trump is expected to be back inside a Manhattan courtroom today. Yesterday, the judge presiding over Trump's civil fraud trial issued a gag order, ordering the former president not to attack or comment on court staff. Trump had posted on Truth Social mocking a court clerk, referring to her as Schumer's girlfriend and accusing her of running the case against him.
You saw what was just put out about Schumer and the principal clerk. That is disgraceful.
The post was deleted after court recessed for lunch. Judge Engoron stating, quote, "Personal attacks on my members of my court staff are unacceptable, inappropriate, and I will not tolerate them under any circumstances." Yesterday, Trump's longtime accountant, Donald Bender, was back on the witness stand for the prosecution. Bender's testimony focused on trying to prove that it was up to Trump and the Trump organization to provide accurate financial statements. The state attorney general's office is alleging that these financial statements and Trump's properties were inflated by hundreds of millions of dollars used to get better business loans. Judge Engoron has already found that Trump and 2 of his adult children, Eric and Don Jr., were liable for fraud. The issue at hand for this non-jury trial is what the appropriate punishment is. Attorney General Letitia James is asking for $250 million in damages and that Trump and his sons be banned from doing business in New York. That could mean he may have to forfeit control of Trump Tower and other properties. And this trial is expected to go into December. Some of the other witnesses who are expected to testify at some point of this civil trial include Michael Cohen, as well as Don Jr. and Eric Trump. We're live in Lower Manhattan. We'll send things back inside.
Okay, Lizette, thank you very much.